All right, let me show you what we're going to make today. So this is just a portable, collapsible, multi-use solution that can fit into a backpack. So it can be turned into a book holder very easily. And pull the books open. It could be used as an iPad holder. It could be used as a document holder. It could be used for painting, like if you want to put your artwork on here. So just a nice multi-use device. Has non-slip feet on the bottom, so it really grips onto the surface. And just using industrial Velcro brand hook material and loop material. So very simple. Let's talk about here, what are the tools and materials that we need? We need a Cora Claw, a pair of scissors, a utility knife, some double-sided foam tape, and notice I put double-sided foam tape already on the two boards, a couple of pieces of loop, 4 feet, and 2 hooks, and a ruler. So we'll get started with first making our score lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my utility knife and I'm going to expand it out to about there, not too far out. And I want to make sure that I am 8 inches from the edge. So I put my ruler at 8, and then I slide my second board, and I make sure that it is flush here. Flush means that my thumb here and here is straight. That's how I will ensure that I get a straight line. So there we go, we're at the 8. And what I do is I just poke and just line, make sure that this is all lined up nice and straight. Now I push down really tight here, and I use this as my guide, my straight edge. So that's how I make my first score line. My second score line will be about 1 inch from the end. Okay. And then the next thing I have to do, see the side that I've got the tape? I'm going to turn this over like I'm turning a page in a book. So I'm going to flip this over like I'm turning a page in the book. And then I'm going to go at about 1 inch and right around 1 inch and a quarter from the end. Notice I'm going off into midair so I don't damage anybody's table. Great, now I've got all my score lines. So the next thing I'll do is I will break along the score lines. Start that off, I've got one here, and then I've got a score line, 2 score lines over on this side. There. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to take my 2 pieces of hook material. I'm going to peel and stick this on the end of this board. So one on the left, one on the right. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the backing off of this double-sided tape. And the board that's got the score lines, notice how I'm going to take my 2 index fingers and I'm going to line this right up with the edge, push down there. Now I'm going to add my lip piece. And that's this piece right on top. Great. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to tuck this all the way in and fold down. And now I'm going to do my last score line and just follow this as the edge. Right. Break that one. That's our base. Then I'm going to take the Cora Claw. I'm going to slide my Cora Claw right in there. And just slide all the way down. Notice I have that on the edge of the table. Great. Now we're ready to add our Velcro pieces that are Velcro brand loop material. And what I have to do is, if you zoom in on this where you see the black tab here, I'm going to slide this because I want to make sure that this lines up. So this, first of all, has to be on the edge, okay? That's really important. And because I know this comes with this, I know I got that lined up. Second thing, I'm going to do the same thing on this side because I want to make sure that everything will line up with my Velcro brand industrial hook, so that then when I bend this over and I bring this all the way to the edge, I've got my book holder. But notice how it's sliding around? Now what I have to do is I have to add my 4 feet. And these are non-slip rubber tape dots. All 4 sides. There we go. Now when I push on it, see how it grips? And then the last thing I have to do with my pair of scissors is I have to come around here and trim off all of the sharp edges so that nobody scratches themselves on the sharp corners. And there you have it. The portable, collapsible, adjustable, multi-use Bookaline.